get started. Welcome in, Aquarius. I'm Marie. This is Indigo Earth Tarot. Thank you for coming into the channel. It's really nice to have you here. If you're new to the channel, I'd also like to welcome you in. And I also would like to welcome in cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your Aquarius. So some of this message could be for you as well. Remember that energies do go both ways. So feel free to interpret the meaning of the messages as it relates to your personal situation. And the messages coming through for you, Aquarius, should reflect some aspect of your current situation, although it does not have to reflect the whole thing, or it could just confirm an inner knowing. So as always, take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. I will have an extended at the end of this reading. The link to that is in the description box below, along with a lot of other delicious information for you. And we're going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs are about personal connections as well as intimate relationship or relationships. So keep that with you as we move forward. Thank you for those of you that support the channel. If you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe. Help the channel grow so that other Aquarians might be able to get the messages that could be needed for them as well. So let's get started here. My shadow's really coming through here. There we go. Oh, it's still coming through a little bit. Oh well. We have to deal with it. All right, let's get started. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. All right. Overall energetic theme for the reading, Aquarius. You have the Six of Pentacles, what you value, giving, receiving, exchanging. Some of this could be about volunteer work. But this is about giving and receiving. So let's see where this takes us. What's happening with you right now? We have the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. And we have the Four of Swords. Well, someone's offering you a lot of love here, or you want to offer somebody a lot of love. This feels really good. You're at peace. You know, somebody could be bringing in an apology to you, or you could be bringing in an apology to somebody, but somebody has a lot of love and devotion here for you. So let's see why this is happening. What's going on? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Eight of Swords. Well, I think somebody was either walked away or went somewhere else or moved away from a commitment here and left somebody else feeling pretty crappy. Pretty crappy. Maybe somebody was second guessing their worth. Maybe somebody was second guessing how they felt about something. Maybe somebody was second guessing, you know, this is, what did I do wrong? You know, just feeling crappy about the whole situation, you know, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough. So let's see where this is heading then. Where is this going? We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Hanged Man. Well, I think this is dealing with, you know, some of the loss here. I don't know that, you know, I don't know if this person could be coming back in. We're going to get clarity on that. But I think you're kind of like self-soothing right now, soothing your wounds. And I think you need to kind of hang there for a little bit. This kind of seems to be a little bit of a grief process. And even if this person is coming back in and there is healing here, there's still some things from the past that need to be reconciled. And I think that will make you feel better as well. You know, maybe that's part of the process of feeling better. So let's get some clarity. What is the Knight of Cups? What is this Knight of Cups? What's the apology? Either you're waiting for one, or if one came in that would really, you know, help the situation, or one is coming in. Yeah, I saw the Hierophant pull over. So this could be, it's for some of you, it could be a marriage. For others of you, it could have been a long-term commitment. We have the Devil. Oh, goodness gracious. That's Capricorn energy coming in. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the King of Swords. Somebody's feeling pretty set in their ways. I think somebody's expecting an apology, and somebody's being pretty set in their ways. They're being very stubborn, judgmental, kind of icy cold. You know, there's blockages here. Something, you know, maybe this person's ego or their, you know, grandiosity or something like that is blocking them from coming forward to apologize, even though there's love here, and it would be very healing for the situation. So let's jump into the why. What's the Six of Swords here? Clarify the Six of Swords for our Aquarius. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Wands. Well, whoever left this situation behind, or whoever walked away from this situation, or escaped the situation, or ghosted, or whatever, however you want to put it, they're feeling pretty independent. They're trying to, you know, start over again. New situations, new mindset, new attitude, new. Like, you know, they're feeling pretty like, you know, what about me? What about me? What about me? What about me? So someone here is like taking this as a hall pass, pretty much. So let's see what the Four of Wands is. What is this commitment? What was this commitment? What's going on here? Clarify the Four of Wands. I don't feel like this is you, but it could be. I'm not, you know, I kind of feel like this is the other person. Or your other person, or your significant other. We have the Magician. We have the Fool. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay, well, someone is very aware of what they're doing. I mean, it's there. It's in their thoughts. You know, they know there's a commitment here. They may be acting a little bit foolish. Maybe they're, you know, just like taking advantage of a situation. They're watching what's going on here. They're definitely watching. Could be watching on social media or something like that. You know, maybe they're trying to trick you into thinking that they're, you know, they're all happy and content and life is good and, you know, blah, 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 blah. But they're very much aware that, you know, this was a committed relationship and they made a commitment to it. And, you know, maybe at this point they're feeling a little bit powerful. You got the King of Swords and you got the Magician here. You know, maybe they're feeling a little bit powerful. But they haven't, I mean, they're still eye-spying what's going on with you. So let's see what the Eight of Swords is. I mean, this to me seems like someone's trying to make you feel bad. Like they're purposely making you feel bad because there's love here, you know? And so if they're watching what's going on in social media or they're posting on what's going on in social media and they're just acting like they haven't got a care in the world, I don't know if that's so much true, you know? I just don't. What's the Eight of Swords here? You know, it's like making somebody feel unworthy, which social media should never do because most of it's a front. Fake news. CNN. They should call Facebook FNN. Fake news channel. FNC, fake news channel. Yeah, see, Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Tower. Somebody feels betrayed here in this situation. Somebody feels like, you know, they've had the rug pulled out from underneath their feet. And somebody else isn't telling the truth. So whatever's being presented isn't the real deal. You know what I mean? It's just, it's like purposely to demean, demoralize, you know, kind of make you feel bad. And I don't think it's, I mean, look, you've got the King of Cups here, and you've got the, you know, someone's just being very stubborn. Somebody right now is being, you got the Devil here, you know, the trickster. When you got the Devil and the Magician here, that's the trickster. Like they're trying to be sneaky, conniving, like presenting something that isn't real. False information appearing real. So let's jump into what the Queen of Pentacles is here. So far in this, I've got Capricorn showing up. I have Gemini showing up. I have Scorpio showing up. I have Aquarius showing up. I have Gemini and Virgo showing up. If you're dealing with any of those signs. I have Pisces. So let's clarify what the Queen of Pentacles is. And also when you have the Magician showing up, it's purposeful. Don't believe a word that they say, Aquarius. Don't. So what's the Queen of Pentacles here? We have the Seven of Swords, again. We have Justice. And we have the Two of Pentacles. Somebody here is not telling the truth. It's just the way it is. There's a dichotomy going on, right? Somebody here may be like, you know, everything's fine. I'm doing good. They're taking, you know, they're taking care of themselves. They're, you know, they're sitting in a good place. You know, they're grounded. They're stable. They're sturdy. They're honest. They're trustworthy. And it's a lie. Someone's not telling the truth. Justice, truth, Seven of Swords, lying. Somebody's not telling the truth here about what's really going on. And if this is, you know, coming through, you know, something being presented, you know, if we get like the Queen of, where's the Queen of Wands here? Or the King of Wands? Someone's not telling the truth. There's a split between what's being presented and what's really going on here. You know, somebody's trying to make somebody else feel bad. Be careful because karma showed up. That stuff comes back around. Just saying. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. And we have the Queen of Swords. Well, somebody wants back in. Once this grief starts kicking in, I think they realize where their happiness really was. I'm not sure what happened in this situation. You know, it's not really saying what happened. It's just saying that, you know, somebody took off and is presenting this lie, Seven of Swords twice, that, you know, I got a hall pass, I'm out here, whatever. But I think once this grief starts setting in and they're really going to have to do some self-realization and really look at themselves, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about really, really looking at yourself, they're going to see the deception. They're going to see the deception and they're going to see the untruth. And I think they're going to want to come back in here. So, because this is where their happiness was, right? they thought this is where their happiness was. Maybe they thought something out there was going to make them happier, and I don't think that's the case. I don't see that. You know, Queen of Swords pretty cuts through the bullshit. So what's the Hanged Man here? We have the Magician. Aquarius, I think you're taking your power back here. We have the King of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. So here's your Six of Pentacles, right? And we have the Moon. Well, I mean, this person might have to hang in this grief for a little while, because this seems to be, is going to reverse itself here, you know? I think you're wanting to take your power back here. We have the Magician and we have the King of Wands. And, you know, when you've got the Magician, you know, that's about being aware of what you're doing. And, you know, sometimes it can be the trickster. Sometimes it can be taking your power back. But when you got the King of Wands coming in with this, you know, somebody's being very grandiose. Someone's being very, like, you know, their ego is running the show right now. Their ego is running the show, and they're pretty much playing games here. And so I think, you know, this is kind of going to show you, you know, what does this person value? Is this person valuing their ego? Is this person valuing the game? You know, what's not being hidden here? Or what's being hidden here? What's the value is really coming through? And I think what the universe is saying is, you know, don't rush into this too fast. This person's coming back in. I think they've made some realizations. But, you know, the ego's still there. It's still hidden. The ego is still there. And really to take a look at, what does this person value? You know, you might, you know, even though you're sad, you might, you know, forgiveness, nurturing, somebody who's very caring, but the grief is still there. And it's going to kind of stay with you for a little bit because, you know, what needs to be looked at in this situation is what is being valued here, ego or another person, right? Because if someone's doing this stuff to purposely hurt you so that they can feel better about themselves, they diminish you so they can feel better about themselves, there's something to be said about that. There's something to be looked at about that. There's something to be explored about that. So I've got Pisces showing up. I've got Libra showing up. I'm going to look at these signs in the extended for you, Aquarius. I've got Gemini and Virgo showing up. I got Cancer, Pisces again. I've got Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo and Gemini, Capricorn, and that looks like that's it. So the link to that is in the description box below. I will be over there waiting for you, for those of you that want to join me. Let's pull an oracle card for you. This is from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. So let's pull an oracle card here. This is for Aquarius. I'm trying to think of if I remember somebody had this reading a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to remember if that was you, Aquarius, about somebody wanting to come back in. The grass wasn't greener on the other side or something like that. if I recall right. That might not have been you. Maybe that was Libra. So this is for our Aquarians, please. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Not somebody else's. Not the King of Wands bliss. Follow your bliss. And we have Desert Passage. Trust that there is a divine plan in this. So I'm going to read that one, Desert Passage, for you. You kind of are navigating by the stars because there's not really any, you know, you got the moon here. Things are hidden in this. There's a lot of hidden meaning and hidden messages in this. Even if it seems that life has areas of barrenness, beneath the surface, life is transforming in accordance with your highest good. Trust that you are being guided, even if it doesn't always seem like it. There are spiritual guides, there are allies, and there are angels surrounding you. Listen with your heart. Act on your instincts. Believe that the messages you are being given are in your highest good. Get back down to the basics and trust, Queen of Pentacles, trust what you feel. So that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. I hope this helped. And until next reading, Grand Rising Aquarius. Bye-bye.